Hello, dear students of class 8, class 8. Actually, in the grammar portion, we have completed active passive voice, but according to some students' demands, I have to teach it once again because the concept is clear in their minds, but they want to understand it more clearly. So, from this all these points I'll explain you, and after that one more explanation is there in your textbook. So both the things will take so that you can understand and you can learn it well. Actually, it's not that much difficult topic, but even then, once more I'm sending you the video so that you can understand it well, right? So first of all, I'm teaching you this concept, active passive voice. First of all, why is it called active passive voice? You know, students, now in active voice, subject is active, so it is active voice, right? Now you will ask me the question, students, that what is a subject? Subject, that means the doer of the action, right? As an example, I study well. Who study? I. So I is the subject, right? Because I do that action. Fine. Next, I've also given you the examples. He brushes his teeth every day. Now, in this sentence is in present tense. I've written you PT, that is present tense. So, he brushes his teeth every day. Brushes, that means it is in present tense. Who brushes? He. So, he is the doer. That means he is the subject. Second example, they read the newspaper last evening. They read the newspaper last evening, right? It is not read because here past is there, past tense is there, right? So when it is past tense, it is pronounced as read. Read, read are the three forms of read, to read, right? Now you ask the question to the verb. Who reads? Sorry, who read? They. So they is the subject, right? So how you can find the subject? This, to asking the question to the verb. This is the verb. This is also a verb, right? So ask the question to the verb. Brushes. Who brushes? He. So he is the subject. Read. Who read? They. So they is the subject. So where subject is active, that is active voice, right? Now in passive voice, object is active, right? And subject is passive. So it is a passive voice. Subject does not play the main role. Here the object plays the main role. Now, dear students, you will ask me that what is the object? Okay, I'll give you the answer. As you ask the question to the verb who, and you found the subject. Now ask the question to the verb what or whom. You will definitely find the object. Okay, now let me ask question to the verb. He brushes his teeth every day. What does he brush? Right? So I ask the question using what? What does he brush? His teeth. So his teeth is the object. Now once more I am taking the same example. They read. Right? What did they read? What did they read? They read what? They read the newspaper. I got the answer, newspaper. I asked the question by using what? They read what? The newspaper. He brushes what? His teeth. So asking what, the answer we are getting, that is an object, right? Now we have to put object in the beginning and then you will make it passive, right? So first work you have to do, that is to find the object and put it into the beginning. So his teeth. Now teeth is in plural. We don't have only one tooth. We have 32 teeth, right? So his teeth are. Why I used are? Because it is a present tense. In present tense, you are supposed to use to be forms is, am, are, right? So his teeth are brushed. Brushed is the third form, that is past participle. Brush, brushed, brushed. So third form is the past participle. So here we are supposed to use past participle in passive voice, only in passive voice, right? So object, then to be form according to object, then past participle of the verb. V3 we can say V1 V2, so right, V1 V2 V3, sorry. So this is V3, third form, right? Then you are supposed to write by. After by, you have to find the object and you have to write the subjective form of the object. He, then him, right? Afterwards I am discussing with you that how we can change the subject into object, right? So by him, and other words, that is every day, that you have to put as it is. Fine. Now second example, we have to once again see here. They read the newspaper. So this sentence is in past tense, I told you, right? Remember that this sentence was in present, this is in past, right? Now you find the object. Read what? The newspaper. So start with the newspaper. The newspaper, now it is a past tense, past sentence, right? So we are supposed to use was or were only. So it is a singular, so was. If it is plural, then were. Okay. The newspaper was. Read is the third form of read. Read, read, read. Read by, it is they, subject. So what is the objective form of they? That is them, by them. And other words, as it is last evening. So the newspaper was read by them last evening, right? Now some of the rules are there for the change of voice. First of all, object becomes subject in passive voice. When you are turn active voice into passive voice, object comes first. As an example, see this, his teeth, the newspaper, right? Example is there in front of you. Okay. Main verb changes into past participle. This is the main verb, brushes and read. So according to this, we have to change it into past participle. That is V3. As an example, brush, brushed, brushed. So third form is brushed, that is used. Read, read, read. So third form is read. So we are supposed to use read into passive. Fine. The form of to be is placed. This is the form of to be. See, this one, and this is used according to this. If plural, then plural. If singular, then singular. Fine. So, before the main verb, according to the tense, this is put according, this is present, so is, am, are. This is past, so was or were. Fine. So according to the tense, we are supposed to use to be forms. Fine. Now what can be the changes in pronouns in active voice and into passive voice? In active voice, it is in subjective case. In passive voice, it turns into objective case, right? So I by me, we by us, you by you, he by him, she by her. Okay. It by it, they by them. So this way, simple sentences we can change accordingly, right? Now one more thing I would like to discuss with you. Now it is not written, but let me discuss with you. If the sentence is in future tense, right? So if I write like this way, he will brush his teeth after 1 hour. As an example, he will brush his teeth after 1 hour. So that is the future tense sentence. So as usual, we have to take his teeth in the beginning. His teeth will be brushed. Will plus be plus past participle will be brushed by him after 1 hour. So this way, if the sentence is in future tense, in that you are supposed to use will be in passive form. Now this be is used in model auxiliaries too, right? If the sentence is in the sentence, if model auxiliary is used, right, we are supposed to use be along with model auxiliaries form, right? So after that we are discussing interrogative sentences. Interrogative, that is question sentences. Now if the question starts using do, that means the sentence is in present form. You should remember that. You should know that. Do you love him? Right? The sentence is in present tense. So if the sentence is in present tense, you are supposed to start the sentence using is, am or are. Because in the interrogative sentence, we start using is, am or are. Thus the sentence starts. Is, now him is subjective case, right? Put it in the objective form. Is he loved by you? Right? You is the subject you are supposed to put here. This is an objective case that you have to turn into this one. Did he break window? Right? Now the question starts using did. That means it is in past tense. If the sentence is in past tense, you are supposed to start using was or were. Right? So was, why was? Because window is singular. Was window broken is the third form. Break, broke, broken. Broken by him, question mark. So this way you can use the to be form and you can make it a sentence. Just a minute. Okay. Now look at the other page. Some more questions I am discussing with you. Okay, fine. This side you have to see this. Can you see it properly? Okay, fine. Now next sentence. Have you taught him? Have you taught him? So this him will be converted into he. And along with he we are supposed to use has. Has he been? Has he? If has is there, you are supposed to write been. And because has, he will be put between has and been. Has he been taught by you? Right? As I told you, in will, when we use future tense, at that time be is used. Will you teach me? Right? So me will be converted into I. Will I be? Between will and be we are supposed to use I. Will I be taught by you? Now if model auxiliary is, just now I discussed with you, if model auxiliary is there, you can do this work. This work can be done by you. He may help you. Right? So you is the object whom. I told you to ask the question what or whom. Right? So you may be helped by him. He will be converted into him. Could you lend me 50 rupees? Could I, me will be converted into I. Could I be, between could and be we are supposed to put I. Could I be lent 50 rupees by you? Could, or 50 rupees also can be the object. What but 50 rupees. So could 50 rupees be lent to me by you? Now if WH question is there, right, how we will change into passive? Who will be turned into by whom? Who gave you this book? By whom? Was, because it is gave. Verb is in past form, so it is in past form, so you are supposed to use was or were. And there is one book, so was. By whom was this book given to you? Next, when does he repair this bicycle? Now does is there, so the question will be started with is. When will be put at its place, original place. When is, why is used? Because bicycle is singular. When is this bicycle repaired? He will be converted into by him, so by him, right? So actually in this I have discussed the main concept, right? Now I'll also explain this in part 2, active voice part 2, from your textbook itself, right? So that you can come to know that what is given into your textbook. So when I start the next video, at that time you be with your textbook, and in that textbook you have to open your page 90 and 91, right, in the next video. So get ready for the next video with the page, textbook page 90 and 91. Okay, bye bye students.